Yo, what's going on guys? Today we got a new video on the T238 Ultra Flame Tracer unit. This one is the carbon fibre model. It's the medium sized model, and this is like the ultimate kit. It has all the colours on it, all different modes as well, and it turns out that the B-car version, or the Tracer, the Scar version, is no longer being made. So the ones that are on there are pretty expensive, and I doubt that they'll be on sale. However, these ones have been on sale recently. I got this about a month ago. I've been doing some testing with it, and I'm finally ready to do my review on it. So you get a really cool box with all different stuff on it. See, it says carbon fibre on there. Different sizes, shows you the colours, and then the logo again. So we slide open the box. This is what you get inside the box. You get your foam protecting everything. You get a pretty cool manual that tells you how to use this. There's a few different modes on this, and yeah, it's quite good to read this beforehand. These are all the specs. These are all the colours and the modes. So you can get a rainbow tracer mode, you can get all the colours, and there's also a dynamic gunfire, which looks like rainbow again, but it's more dynamic. The charging is really simple as well. It just goes on the very end. I'll show you that in a minute. But yeah, it has an automatic shut-off feature, which is quite good, so you don't have to click the buttons, because I found that when I was trying to turn it off manually, it just cycled through the colours. So I just leave it and let it turn itself off. Long press 2 seconds, turn off the charging function and enable the gunfire simulation function. So you can have the actual tracer unit actually light up your darts with the inside light, and then there's the rainbow colours. So there's actually two different types of LEDs, and I'll go more into detail in a moment. You get some really cool stickers with this one as well, so you can either outfit your blaster or your tracer unit with these. I may do in the future, I may not. You get two different couplers for putting them on different things. It's quite cool. And a charging cable. So very cool. I noticed that these are female adapters for the whole thing. So yeah, so you'd have to have a threaded barrel for this to work on an airsoft. But it means that you can't put it onto stuff like this because it's not internally threaded, it's for outside threaded barrels. So yeah. Okay, so here's the unit. On the front here we've got the 3 LEDs for the light function for the different rainbow colours. All colours of the rainbow, or you can have them all individually. And then on the inside you've got LEDs that just light up the tracer part. There you go, you can see them in there. So if you're using normal darts, it won't do anything, but if you've got these glow tip type darts, you can turn off the outside muzzle flash and just have the internal tracer flash. So you can have it so it's more discreet and doesn't like show off the muzzle flash and doesn't blind people so much. But yeah, very nice carbon fibre on the outside. All metal body, and you can see it's got a USB-C charging port. So if you've got an extended charging cable like I have, or I don't need to worry about how long it is, I can literally just put that in there straight away and it will light up when it's charging red. And you can see the internals a bit better that way too. Very high tech. So I've got it on my BK1S at the moment. As you can see, it really does complete the look. And I'll show you on some different models as well throughout the video. There we go, just swapped out my light to my proper one. Very bright light. And also, we can strobe people with it if we really want to. So, I mean, that's what you're essentially doing with this muzzle flash anyway, because it's extremely bright and it's literally like a real muzzle flash when you get hit with it. So you press this little button on the front here, and you can cycle through all the different colours, and you can see, even with my studio light, it's extremely bright. And that literally pops off every time a dart comes through there. You'll get that every time with all the different colours there. So yeah, and what I've found is when you're using tracers, with the rainbow effect, each dart almost becomes the colour of the tracer, which is pretty insane. With normal colours, for some reason, it doesn't do it so much. But yeah. Very cool. You literally can go through like realistic muzzle flashes to more of more fantasy style ones. But I'll show it working with my BK first, and then I'll switch to some other ones just to show it working. To screw this on, you've got a little nut there and a little nut there, and you use a little Allen wrench, and it tightens down onto the barrel. There is a little bit of play. I would prefer it to be more tighter, but it's designed that way so it can work with other things. I just wish this nut actually tightened around whatever you put it on, because that would just work then. But yeah, we'll switch off the light and then we'll go into tracer mode. Okay, so here we are with the light mode on. As you can see, it's going to be very dark, but we do have my flashlight if need be. We won't need it though. So you definitely want to be using this with the actual tracer ammo, because you won't be actually tracing your darts, you will just be having a muzzle flash. And it's called a tracer unit for that reason. You know, you're using tracers. So it's just a muzzle device if you're not using the tracers. So chamber around and I'll shoot, and I'll just put some darts through and we'll see. Okay, so let's try and focus this camera back up. You can see the tracer there as well. I'll just grab it for you. This is why I recommend using them, because these are extremely good quality. Doesn't take much for the camera to show them off. You can find your darts again. Also, my cat is not next to my target. It literally is just the way this camera angle is set up. Always be sure of your target and what's behind it. But yeah, so you can see the muzzle flash there. We'll change camera angles. Let's do a couple towards the camera just to show what it's like being shot at with this. We'll switch it to full auto and we'll just do a little burst. The other little cool thing is when you put them back in the mag, half the time they're still glowing. So yeah, you can see them glowing inside the mag well when you chamber it too, so very cool. And we can just use my flashlight and just run that along the darts like that real quick, and we've got the tracers all lit up ready to go. If I put the chamber forward first, lock it back, there we go, we can see the dart in there. Chambered round, I'm ready to go again. Okay, so now I'm going to show you the actual stream if I can. We'll switch colours. I think that's rainbow, so let's see if we can get that stream of rainbow to come out of there. Well, that's red, don't know why. But let's change that. That might be the mode where it switches between them all. Let's go to rainbow, here we go. Right, I'll load up and do it again. Okay, so I'm going to stand back just so where this barrel is in shot and you'll see the stream. Very, very cool. Definitely recommend one of these units for sure. Just for the fun of it now, I've got my Nexus Pro X with the extended barrel in it and the tracer unit on there. Makes it very long laster. But let's show it off, shall we? With a manual operated springer. So there you go. So yeah, literally works on every Nerf platform that has an extended barrel on the outside. So, would I recommend this unit? I would. For about £40, £30, which is like $50–60, you get a pretty good unit. I mean, it's not a scar barrel, it's not a V-car or anything like that, but it doesn't actually harm performance. You'd think it would with such a small inner diameter, but if you're shooting anything above 130, 140 FPS, it won't even affect it, it goes straight through. So I haven't seen any performance decrease with something like this. However, performance may vary depending on what blaster you've got. It's definitely worth picking up though. It's one of those like missing features from blasters, I feel like. It just, if you're sensitive to like noises and colours and stuff like that, then not noises, but you know, if you're sensitive to that type of stuff in general, like people with autism may have, and it kind of adds to the experience, then it's worth doing it. Because if you're like one of those people that like the feel of the Nexus Pro with all the way of textures and stuff, and you're quite sensory, if you're very sensory, then this will definitely improve your experience. The muzzle flashes, you can choose whatever colour you want, so you'll find one that suits you, and if you don't, you use the rainbow one because it has all the colours. So it definitely improves the experience, I feel like, especially if you use like a realistic muzzle flash like yellow or white. You feel like you're shooting something that actually uses gunpowder, especially if you're shooting something that's modified, such as like this one for example. It's got the strong spring in there with a long barrel. I haven't done a video on this one yet, however a lot of people have. Yeah, you'll see that it does improve performance, so you know, it adds to that experience when you add a muzzle flash onto that. It's just a very pretty thing as well. It's very, very attractive, and it just adds to the piece. Of course, there'll be those of you out there that don't like realistic colouring, and it's understandable. However, me and a lot of my other friends, we don't really care about that. We like the realistic stuff. The BK is one of those things, and that's why I feel like this is perfect for the BK1S or 2S. If you've got that already, this actually uses the T238 MOSFET chip inside of here. It's made by them as well. Very easy to take off the blaster. You just unscrew like that, turn it around, unscrew the other side like that. It comes right off. So I do like the Huntsman B car that you can get for this. It's all black, and it's perfect for this if you don't want to spend the money on a tracer unit. Huntsman B car is quite good quality, but this is like the creme de la creme. If you like your BK1S like me and a couple of other people do in the hobby, and you like the realism, this just adds to it. Adds weight as well, which, you know, on a real gun that's not a great thing, adding weight, but on something like this, which you're replicating something real, it does add to the experience, adding extra weight onto this. And it's very, very attractive, especially on the BK. So, would I recommend it? Hell yeah, I rate this a 5 out of 5. I haven't really had any problems with this. You can see it lines up pretty good with the barrel. Yeah, I thoroughly enjoy it. It's something you can, you know, put in your pocket, and I don't know if you're allowed to use these at Nerf Wars, but you can switch between your platforms. It's not just one platform and that's it. You can use this on all of your stuff. So yeah, very, very cool. Definitely recommend the Tracer unit. And if you haven't already, check out my review on the BK1S and the accessories video, because I have a whole video explaining the accessories and everything that I've planned on doing and have done with this blaster. So thanks for watching, guys. Comment, rate and subscribe. Don't forget to comment down below, tell me what you think of the Tracer unit. Tell me what you think of T238 in general. I think they're a good company, and I hope to see more from Zeus and BK, like Zeus in general, the BK series. I hope to see some more stuff from them. Hopefully we see some more from T238 as well, because they seem to be on the same wavelength with each other. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed, guys, and I'll see you guys in the next video.